A number of Alberta politicians have been supporting the truckers and the Freedom Convoy to Ottawa, including independent Cypress Medicine Hat MLA Drew Barnes. Drew joins us now from Medicine Hat. Drew, what are your thoughts on this movement so far?
Oh, Hal, I'm so thankful and grateful that first of all for what the truckers have done for us, their extra efforts through the pandemic, keeping our shelves full, our economy strong, but particularly now, the fact that these truckers, these organizers, donors, and now tens of thousands of Alberta and Canadian supporters have found the courage to really express in a peaceful, respectful way their strong desire and need for freedom, freedom from the mandates, economic freedom. And, when you see so many people step up with their time and their money and a singular message, I'm so grateful that and appreciative that they've done this. And now it's up to the politicians and the policymakers to listen and to react accordingly.
How do you think Justin Trudeau and the Liberals will respond to this convoy?
Well, they need to respond to this. You know, clearly, when tens and tens of thousands of Canadians and Albertans speak with one voice in a very respectful way, get involved in our system, with, as is their duty, and with the extreme courage that they've showed, it is up now to Prime Minister Trudeau and the Liberal cabinet. It's up to provincial premiers to respect what they're being asked for. How it comes back to the fact that 23 months of COVID mandates and COVID restrictions here in Cypress Medicine Hat, as all of Canada, the mandate and situation have caused as many crises and as much hardship as COVID itself. My goodness, we've been through a mental health, an economical health, and a physical health crisis, and Albertans and Canadians are expressing their strong need for freedom, their strong need to have their voices heard. And Hal, unfortunately, we've seen all too often where we're in Ottawa and premiers across the country haven't responded to what the needs are of individuals, families, when it comes to protecting civil liberties, individual rights.
Canadians are extremely frustrated with the lockdowns and the mandates. Drew, is there an end in sight?
I hope the end in sight is coming, and we can start and look at some of the failures. The fact that provinces haven't been able to increase ICU beds. Um, the fact that now with Omicron, it seems like the spread is in the 24th month is as wide as ever. So we need to accept that COVID will be with us. We need to accept that individuals and families are great at taking care of each other. And it's a situation where very much so, premiers and prime ministers need to recognize that this is more than just a health crisis. It's a crisis of our civil liberties. It's a crisis of our economy. It's a crisis of our families, and we need to have that involved in the decision making as well. And yeah, it's time to move forward.
Thanks so much, Drew. That was independent Cypress Medicine Hat MLA Drew Barnes joining us from Medicine Hat.